What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60.
Because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? Then that did happen. So I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit. But something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just
owe that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
it's
pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money.
After months of rumors and speculation, it's now officially confirmed. Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. He's lost his entire fortune, just as many reports had suggested.
That's tuned in. Everybody see you and they say, all right, he has all of the money and he has to be extremely happy. But we know money don't always bring happiness.
Oh, absolutely not.
As the investigation unfolded, a reliable news source reported that Floyd's total assets might not be enough to cover all his debts. He reportedly owes huge sums in the U.S., Dubai, and Mexico. His debts stretch across jewelry stores, businesses, individuals, and even some governments. On top of that, Mayweather has unpaid taxes going all the way back to his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, amounting to hundreds of millions. There are even reports that he's behind on wages for his staff at various Mayweather gym branches across the U.S., which has led to a lawsuit against him.
Like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell those.
This revelation shocked fans, becoming a trending topic on social media for hours. One person said, wow, Floyd is really broke? I don't think I'd go broke in my lifetime, even if I made half of what he did. His lifestyle did this. Another fan added, Mayweather's a perfect example of what a boxer shouldn't do with their money. I respect his boxing, but not his personal life.
And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one.
I've seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question.
One frustrated fan commented, why do these businesses keep selling jewelry to Floyd? Don't they read the news? He owes money to several companies already. He's a risk to any business. Meanwhile, another supporter defended him, saying, Floyd going broke? Please. They've been saying that since his boxing days. He's still buying luxury cars and jewelry. People should stop hating and focus on their own lives.
Those deliverables dates.
Wow, no, they call him Money Mayweather. But where's your money?
He's walking around in women's Fendi clothing, taking, no disrespect.
After totaling up his assets and subtracting his debts, experts believe Mayweather is most likely bankrupt. His assets include Mayweather Promotions, his strip club girl collection, homes in Las Vegas and Los Angeles, a fleet of cars, luxury jewelry, and a private jet. To stay afloat, he's put 2 of his houses up for sale. Even more surprising, he filed a lawsuit against a media agency that claimed his $400 million real estate deal was fake. Through this $100 million lawsuit against Business Insider, Floyd hopes to settle a large portion of his debts. Front Office Sports confirmed the lawsuit.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
He was looking like a bum. Had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know.
The legal action was sparked by a Business Insider report by journalist Daniel Geiger, who stated that Mayweather's supposed purchase of 62 buildings in Manhattan never happened. The article said there was no proof that any deal went through. In response, Mayweather's legal team claimed Geiger didn't even bother reviewing the documents and accused him of trying to publicly humiliate Floyd. They described the reporting as biased, aggressive, and misleading.
He's now still fighting these random people in random places for 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains, that's a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
Get yourself something that'll hold value.
Yeah.
Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with them.
Business Insider fired back, saying they would strongly defend themselves and their journalist. The conflict stems from Mayweather's public claim that he made his biggest deal ever, buying 62 apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. In a video on Instagram, Floyd showed off some of the buildings and said, "I own them all, including the retail spaces below. No partners. It's all about making power moves."
People into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Mayweather said his real estate company, Vita Properties, paid $42 million for the buildings. But public records in New York City tell a different story. A month after his announcement, there was no record of any building changing ownership. Normally, NYC updates property sales within a few days. Experts said there's no sign of a full sale. The NYC Housing Partnership, which helps keep the apartments affordable, stated they weren't informed of any deal.
Each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather,
According to a spokesperson for the Housing Partnership, they received no notification of any sale or ownership transfer, which they would normally be involved in. Someone involved in the deal, speaking anonymously due to confidentiality, said Mayweather bought a small stake with an option to expand or eventually buy the entire portfolio. They noted Floyd has been a dependable partner and a positive figure for affordable housing. A statement from Black Spruce Management, the main owner of the buildings, confirmed that Mayweather has met all his obligations so far.
It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I figured, Mike. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing?
Wait. I feel like as you get older, you have to look at things in a different way. Mm-hmm. My son this year is 26 years old. So in 4 years, my son will be 30. Then my daughter will be 29 in the 4 years. So I would,
Orbach, CEO of the Orbach Group, which owns some of the buildings, didn't respond to calls or emails. Isle Frist, CEO of Vita Properties, got on a call about the matter and introduced someone who claimed to be James McNair, one of Mayweather's top business associates. But the voice didn't match McNair's known recordings. This person insisted Floyd owned the buildings but wouldn't go into specifics. He said Floyd had lived in affordable housing as a kid and liked these buildings because they include rent-controlled apartments.
Properties.com. Yeah. We already talked about Mayweather Fitness. People, I got a team talking to me in different places.
Hey, I understand, man. It's a business.
I touch everywhere. So
conduct your business, brother.
And if you're an adult,
yeah,
you come to Vegas, come see me at my Gentleman's Club. And if you like this skate, when you come to Vegas, come check us out at Skate Rock City.
All right. I appreciate it, Floyd. Thank you so much.
The person said he thought it was great, giving back to the community while making money. Once he realized that, he wanted to own it all. McNair didn't respond to follow-up calls or texts, and Mayweather's lawyers also stayed silent. This deal is just one of several big real estate moves Floyd has claimed to make. Reportedly, a chance meeting over a decade ago helped him connect with major players in commercial real estate.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money.
The person claiming to be McNair told Business Insider that Mayweather had invested $88 million into about 20 loans made by SL Green, all tied to commercial buildings. The company apparently issued the funds as mezzanine loans, a type of high-interest financing in real estate. According to this person, it was a good opportunity for Floyd and also great marketing for SL Green to be associated with him.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started. In 36 months, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important.
When contacted, SL Green spokeswoman Alexander Zeri said via email, "We don't comment on individual investors." Aside from the property drama, Floyd's facing more trouble. A jewelry store has sued him, claiming he owes money for pieces purchased years ago. This is just one of many debts Floyd allegedly owes to businesses that once partnered with him for sponsorships and promotional deals.
So, Floyd, man, like, you got everything, you got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got... What's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing.
One thing that stands out about Floyd Mayweather Jr. is his obsession with flashy jewelry. But even for someone as wealthy as he once was, this habit is expensive. Lately, he's facing legal trouble over $1 million debt to a jeweler. Though Mayweather's net worth is widely guessed to be around $450 million, he's regularly seen flaunting extravagant watches, chains, and bracelets. He often posts pictures of his jet and car collection. These displays earned him the nickname Money. But according to jeweler Leonard Slimanov, the name doesn't reflect his actual payment habits. In a federal lawsuit filed in Miami, Slimanov says Floyd and rapper Tyga owe him around $4 million for unpaid jewelry.
I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
Got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here, if you want to...
The lawsuit accuses Floyd and Tyga of violating the RICO Act, alleging fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and theft. Slimanov says Mayweather still hasn't paid for luxury watches from Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, Patek Philippe, and Rolex, along with a diamond ring and a diamond chain. Tyga allegedly owes for a Rolex. The jeweler claims Mayweather only made 2 down payments totaling $267,000 before taking the items. A meeting was arranged through Floyd's agent Jonah, Renitz, to settle the debt.
I'm back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media.
But the payment never came through. Instead, the jeweler says they asked for even more items. This time, he sold them 10 more Rolex watches, including presidential anniversary editions, a Day-Date 40, and another Richard Mille. Tyga agreed to pay $79,000 for the date, but never did. According to the lawsuit, the watches alone were worth $1, $8 million, while the ring and chain cost $2 million. Mayweather hasn't responded to the case, but has been spotted wearing the ring and chain in public, even posting them on social media.
I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate, my family, different things I'm involved with. You know, it's all about helping kids, the new generation, surpass Floyd Mayweather and be a better Floyd Mayweather. So, you know, everything that I did, you know, in a past if it was something negative.
All of this is happening as Canelo Alvarez is on the verge of overtaking Mayweather as boxing's highest paid star. Floyd's $1, $5 billion in career earnings could be overshadowed soon by the Guadalajara-born fighter. With his major contract in Saudi Arabia and huge popularity in the Mexican-American market, Canelo's earning potential looks unstoppable.
Grandchildren. So the same thing I was doing 10 years ago, I can't be doing now. Even 5 years ago, I can't be doing now. It's all about growth, and I'm growing, every day.
Yeah, man.
Floyd wasn't just a dominant boxer; he was a spectacle outside the ring. He had a magnetic personality that either made people love him or hate him. His 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao brought in over $600 million, while his 2017 showdown with Conor McGregor raked in more than $550 million. Even after retiring, Mayweather stayed on Sportico's list of the 50 highest-paid athletes ever. He truly turned boxing into a gold mine.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay.
Well, we're going to know in the least amount of fights. You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Canelo recently signed a 4-fight deal with Riyadh Season and Turkey Al-Sheikh, his biggest contract ever, reportedly worth nearly $400 million. He earned $80 million from his last bout and is set to make another $150 million in September when he fights Terrence Crawford. With business ventures of his own and no plans to retire anytime soon, Canelo is well on track to become boxing's first billionaire.
And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, he did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not trying to hit a certain number and then retire, Canelo told TMZ. I'll just keep doing my thing until I'm 37 or 38, then call it quits. Mayweather's $1, $5 billion in career earnings could be forgotten if Canelo keeps this pace. That Saudi deal might keep growing, especially given his appeal in the Mexican-American market. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news, updates, and big stories from the world of boxing. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Until next time, peace out.